Magdi, hi.
Mark, hello.
Oh, I just had it might be more of a comment, but I'm interested in your thought. So when you said ordinary mind is God's mind, so what triggered for me was they in Buddhism they talk about monkey mind, right? And it's supposed to be, it seems like it's something we're supposed to overcome or move beyond. Is that's something different than what you're referring to,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
absolutely. Maybe another way of saying what I just said a minute ago is this ordinary awareness is God's awareness. Monkey mind is
I seem to have suffer from it sometimes. That's why. That's why I brought it up.
we all have. So monkey mind is, I would say, the unhappy version of monkey mind is a mind that's obsessed or infected or obsessed with the me identity,
Full of attachments. Yeah.
full of attachments, full of resistances,
Resistance.
full of concerns, full of unfulfilled desires, and full of reactivity, which are part of the defense mechanism, resisting.
A lot of noise.
lot of noise with the belief in the background that via mind activity I can get freedom, because we're all seeking freedom and the happiness and the causeless peace. The monkey mind is infected by the belief that via certain activities, which are like defending activities, seeking activities, and that I can get there. That will deliver the goods. So there's a lot of self-inflicted pain, via this mechanism, until like we sort of realize that there's a different direction to look into besides the mind, that we need to somehow look in a different direction, and that shift from relying on our habitual tendencies and upon the monkey mind, and to rely on something else is via a glimpse that there is another option. And this other option is to the attention to turn itself to its source, rather than turn its attention to the mind, what's happening on the screen, but to turn its attention on the source, to contemplate the source.
Is there a connection? I was listening to some old Krishnamurti recently, but anyway, he was talking about an intelligence that is has not to do with thought, but he uses the word an intelligence that's kind of along the lines of what it's. So if we're not wrestling with mental machinations or whatever, then we're kind of allowing this deeper intelligence. It's maybe in Advaita we call it awareness, right?
Yeah, I prefer reality, awareness, consciousness than intelligence, because the way the word has been used in the past,
right,
is to personal intelligence or some IQ thing or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, the reality of of our experience, the reality of our mind. Of course, our mind, we all know, is thoughts and reactions and whatever, But what is it? What is the reality of all that? What is it? I mean, our perceptions, our sensations, our thoughts. What's the reality? What is going on here? What is it that we can
But
be?
we don't get to know that with thoughts. We
No,
don't get to know that with
right, right. Because
right,
we cannot know that
with
with thought.
thought.
What is it that is and cannot not be? What is it that we can always rely on, and it always be? What is a constant? That which is constant in
I
in in our experience. It's like you have the jewelry. What is it that is constant among all these jewelries? It's the gold. What is it that is the change? What is the changeless aspect in this realm? And of course, yes, it's not the mind. The mind shifts, is constantly shifting. You see. So at some point there is that question, which is which is which arises for us. What is it that is and cannot not be? What is it that we can always count on? What is it that is 1,000,000% reliable in our experience? But just the word intelligence is not the word that I would use. Again, I'd like to be less abstract. What is it in our experience that we know directly to be changeless? If you turn your attention to it, you will find that there is this changeless aspect in your experience. That which you've always known to be you. Not the body, mind Mark when he was 12 years old. Of course, we perceived that, we experienced Magdi at 12 and Mark at 12. But what is it that perceived, that was then and is now?
I get it. Yep.
Yeah.
We might say I, just say I or I am.
Say I or
That's
I.
another.
Yes.
Seems to be.
Awareness, consciousness, reality, presence, Atman, Brahman,
Mm.
God, so many, doesn't absolute, the essence.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. It's human. But what is it that does not come and go? Where does this perception appear? Without thinking. Can you answer this question without thought? What is my truth, my true nature? What is it that is essential in this moment, but without referring to thinking, without referring to the past? If you let everything go, what remains? What is it that is not a thing, and yet nothing is not it? What is a thing? Thank you all. Lovely to be with you. Esther, Holger, Mark, Philomene, Charles, Frank, Holly, John, Laura, Jenny and Ruben, Patrick, Anna, Ellen, Jackie, and Kunel. Thank you all.
Thank you, Magdi.
Thank you, Magdi.
Thank you, Magdi.
Gracias, Magdi. Un abrazo.